Catch the rim, baby. Catch the rim, baby. Dance with this shit. Go.
Grant Davis, one of boxing's most electrifying talents, has once again captured the sport's attention with his latest training video, which highlights both his impressive physique and his readiness for the March 1st showdown against Lamont Roach. Even though the fight is still 3 months away, Davis seems to be operating at peak condition, sparking a flurry of reactions across social media. Fans and experts are already speculating on how his preparation will impact the bout, especially given the fact that Davis has never faced a challenge quite like Roach. Confident in his abilities, Davis himself has made it clear he believes he's the total package, and doubts about his dominance only motivate him further. Originally, Davis was scheduled to defend his WBL lightweight title against Roach on December 14th at the Toyota Center in Houston. However, the fight was postponed due to scheduling conflicts, and now the showdown will take place on March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. While some fighters might begin to ease off this far from fight night, Davis is not like most. His training videos reveal a relentless commitment to peak performance, and his ongoing efforts suggest that he's not merely looking to defend his title, he's aiming to showcase his supremacy. Davis, who has become a massive draw in the boxing world, recently made waves when footage from a press event surfaced online. In the video, the Baltimore native appeared absolutely shredded, his massive shoulders and rock-solid arms catching the eyes of fans. Social media was quick to flood with reactions to Davis's physique, with some predicting that Lamont Roach, the fighter set to challenge him, is already in trouble. One fan wrote, "Lamont Roach is in trouble. Tank Davis is in shape right now," while another said, "Tank is looking insane." It's clear that Davis's dedication to his fitness has not gone unnoticed. But Davis isn't just known for his muscular build, he's also known for his speed, agility, and power. In fact, his training regimen, which is intense even with months to go before the fight, suggests that Roach might be facing more than just a tough opponent. He may be up against one of the most dangerous boxers in the sport today. Unlike many other fighters who take time off before ramping up their training, Davis has built a reputation for year-round discipline, constantly staying in top shape. It's this dedication that sets him apart from the competition and has helped him reach the top of the boxing world. The fight against Roach is not just another title defense. It represents a high-stakes showdown that has been years in the making. Roach, who is the reigning WBA super featherweight champion, has been granted special permission by the WBA to move up in weight to challenge Davis for his lightweight title while retaining his 130 pounds belt. Roach earned his shot after an impressive victory over Hector Luis Garcia in November 2023, where he claimed the WBA super featherweight title with a split decision. He successfully defended the title in June against Fargo McCall, and now he aims to join the elite ranks of two-weight world champions, a feat that would cement his place in boxing history. However, standing in his way is the formidable Davis. Known for his highlight reel knockouts and intimidating presence in the ring, Davis is one of the most feared fighters in the sport. In June, he defeated Frank Martin with a devastating 8th-round knockout, further establishing his reputation as one of boxing's most dangerous talents. Many critics have dismissed Martin as inexperienced, but it's hard to argue against Davis's prowess when he consistently dominates his opponents. Davis himself has made it clear that he always strives for a knockout. While he's prepared to go the distance in any fight, his mentality is always to seize the opportunity for a knockout if it presents itself. This mindset has been the driving force behind his success, and it will be crucial as he faces Roach on March 1st. The upcoming fight has generated a great deal of buzz, especially considering that many boxing fans had hoped to see Davis face Vasyl Lomachenko in a unification bout this year. Talks between the two camps began in early 2024, but ultimately fell apart when Lomachenko decided to take a break from boxing. His manager revealed that Lomachenko wouldn't return to the ring until 2025, much to the disappointment of boxing fans who had been eagerly anticipating the showdown between two of the sport's best. As a result, Davis's fight with Roach is now the focus of attention. Roach, despite his relative inexperience at the lightweight level, is a skilled and determined fighter. His history with Davis dates back to their amateur days, where they fought twice in the same tournament, first in the regionals, then in the nationals. This familiarity with Davis could be an advantage in their upcoming fight, as Roach has spent time around the undefeated fighter in the gym and knows his rhythm, speed, and power. According to former WBC welterweight champion Shawn Porter, this could make a difference in how the fight unfolds. Roach's familiarity with Davis could allow him to anticipate the champion's movements and possibly disrupt his game plan. However, Porter also acknowledges the skill gap between the two fighters. While Roach may be familiar with Davis's style, he's still facing an opponent who has operated at the highest level of the sport for years. Davis's power, speed, and ring IQ are unmatched, and while Roach may be able to predict some of his moves, it doesn't necessarily mean he'll be able to handle them. Porter suggests that Roach may be able to withstand the early rounds, but once Davis lands his signature shots, it could be a different story. Despite the criticism surrounding Davis's level of competition, including complaints from fans and analysts who believe he has not fought enough top-tier opponents, his undefeated record speaks for itself. Davis's 30-0 record with 28 knockouts is one of the most impressive in the sport, and his recent victories over notable fighters like Leo Santa Cruz, Ryan Garcia, and Frank Martin have solidified his place among boxing's elite. However, some critics argue that Davis's career has been carefully managed to avoid high-risk fights, and that his resume lacks some of the tougher opponents in the 135 and 140 pounds divisions. Former unified 154 pounds champion Jared Swift Hurd has chimed in on the debate, stating that while Davis's talent is undeniable, some fans still feel he hasn't faced the challenges necessary to cement his legacy. Hurd pointed out that although Davis has had impressive victories, including his recent knockout win over Martin, his critics argue that he has yet to fight opponents on the same level as fighters like Teofimo Lopez or Devin Haney. Hurd acknowledges these criticisms, but maintains that Davis's potential is still immense. As for Davis's perspective, there are rumors that he may have wanted to face tougher opponents, but his management has made strategic decisions to keep him undefeated while maximizing profits. For example, the fallout with Lomachenko left fans disappointed, but Davis's management has been careful in selecting opponents who pose less risk to his undefeated streak. Some fans have even suggested that Davis might be fighting smaller fighters like Roach to maintain his record and avoid real challenges. The upcoming fight with Roach is not just a title defense, it's an opportunity for Davis to prove that he is not only the most dangerous fighter in the lightweight division, but also one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. With Roach coming up from the super featherweight division, Davis is expected to dominate, but as Porter points out, Roach's familiarity with Davis could create an intriguing dynamic in the fight. While Davis's training videos and social media presence have set high expectations, it's important to remember that boxing is full of surprises. Roach may not be the favorite, but he has the potential to put up a strong fight. Fans are already speculating that Davis could win by knockout in the later rounds, but only time will tell if Roach's experience and preparation can overcome the sheer power and skill of Tank Davis. In the end, the fight between Davis and Roach is about more than just a title defense. It's about whether Roach can close the skill gap and overcome Davis's natural advantages in power, speed, and ring intelligence. For Davis, it's a chance to cement his legacy and continue his dominance of the lightweight division. Regardless of the outcome, March 1st will undoubtedly be a night to remember, and all eyes will be on Brooklyn as two fighters clash for supremacy in one of boxing's most highly anticipated bouts. The pressure is on Davis, and with the stakes higher than ever, this fight will surely be a defining moment in his career.